So today I want to share with you the pieces of equipment that you'll need if you want to establish your own weight training program at home. And there's not a lot that you're going to need. I've been able to narrow it down to only 3 simple pieces of equipment. And the first thing you're going to need are dumbbells in whatever weights are appropriate for you. For demonstration purposes today, I'm going to use 6 pound. I have just ordered some 8 and 10 pound weights for myself, but that will be up to you. You have to be careful that you don't start with anything too heavy. And while I'm on that topic, I just want to say, don't start any program, exercise program, without checking with your doctor, because some of these things may not be appropriate for you. I'm just sharing what I'm doing for your information, and you have to adapt it to your own personal needs and goals. So 3 things: dumbbell, and these tubes. Now, I originally thought that I would be using the bands, but these are also called bands, but they're more of a tubing. They come in different weights. I believe the red is 20 pounds, the green is 30 pounds, and the blue is 40 pounds. Now, for my purposes, I've been using the 40 pound. But the handles are the important thing. My trainer pointed out to me that you want to be working not only on all your overall muscle strength, but your grip strength at the same time. And these handles allow you to use these bands at different angles and be improving your grip strength. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. The other thing about these tubes, they come with this door, I don't even know what it's called. I want to say like door attachment. I have been using my wall ladder, which I just happen to have, but obviously not everybody's going to have that. I do have a link for it if you're interested in it, but you can put this in a door and close the door, and you can put your tubes right through here. So demonstrating that. But the one element that will cost a little bit of money is a weight bench. You have to have a good weight bench, because so many of the angles and the positions that we're going to be using are going to require an adjustable weight bench. Now, this one was gifted to me by Mirac, the same people that sent me the recumbent bike. This is a great bench. I really wasn't expecting it to be this good. It has a lot of adjustable positions so that you can have the bench flat or you can have it up. And it only weighs 23 pounds and it folds, which I already showed you in a story. It's amazing. It's a wonderful bench, very well padded, great piece of equipment. Now, this one is $99.99. There may be cheaper ones. I know there are more expensive ones. This is the one that I happen to have now, and I really like it. All of the pieces that I'm showing you today are all in my exercise section of my Amazon store. So anyway, this is the equipment: the tubes, or bands they call them, the dumbbell, and the weight bench. And you should be able to really go far with just these 3 pieces of equipment. So now, very quickly, let me tell you about the wall ladder. So many of you are asking about it. This one my husband built for me. You have seen it before because I've used it for other exercises in the past. My husband actually built a board that can be attached to all the rungs of the ladder, and it can be put out at different angles, and it has a yoga mat glued onto the top of it. So there were a lot of yoga exercises that I've done over the years on it. But right now, my main purpose for it is that it's the perfect place to put the tubing on for the different angles. You can put it at all these different places, and it replicates the machine that I was using down in Florida. So I'm lucky to have it. It's the perfect piece. Now, I am putting it in the exercise section of my Amazon store so that you can find it if you want it. This one's by Joymore. It's $149. It gets great reviews, and it actually has something that mine doesn't have. It has a piece that comes out here with another bar where you can hang from it, you can do pull-ups from it. I wish I had that, but this works for my purposes now, and if you were thinking of buying one, that's the one that I would recommend. So again, in the Amazon store with all this other equipment for weight training. So now that you know about the equipment that you're going to need, let me start showing you the positions. The first position that we're going to do is going to be a flat bench press, which means we're going to need to take the back of the bench and put it down so that it's flat. That's how easy this bench is to adjust. Now I'm using 6-pound dumbbells for demonstration purposes. I have just ordered some heavier ones for myself. For me, to protect my lower back, I need to put my feet up. You may do just fine with your feet flat on the ground like this, but I want to protect my lower back, so I'm putting my feet up. Now in this position, you're going to be bringing the dumbbells down, hopefully in line with each other, just to chest level. But when you go up, you're going to be aiming toward bringing the ends of the dumbbells together. So like that. Out and down, and up and together. Bringing them down to chest level. And you can stabilize yourself and the dumbbells by stabilizing your core. So, tightening your core, bringing them down, chest level, up toward each other. And you're going to do 10 of these. 10 reps will be 1 set. And you can work up to doing 3 sets. So that's the first position. Now another thing that you have to keep in mind is how are you going to put these dumbbells down now that you've got them up here, especially when you get into the heavier weights. So it's very important that you do it right so that you don't hurt your wrists or your arms. So you're going to bring the dumbbells down, and then you're just going to drop them. Don't try to get up when you're holding the dumbbells. It's not good for you. Okay, so that's the first position. Now the second position, now that position targeted mostly your pectoral muscles and some of your large back muscles. Now this next position is going to be a bench press again, but an incline bench press. And this is going to target more of the upper shoulders. So we're going to adjust the weight bench to an incline position. And again, I'm going to do it with my legs up. So this is going to target more of the tops of the shoulders. Same position, chest level, up and together. Down, up and together. Again, 10 reps per set, and you could work up to 3 sets. Now, once I've done this for about 6-8 weeks, my trainer is going to show me what the next stage of training would be, and I will share that with you also. And I've lost count. But you get the idea. This is the incline bench press. Again, be careful how you put your weights down and drop them. Okay, now the next exercise, we're going to start using the tubes. So we're going to adjust the bench again. So this next position is called a lat pull down. And we're going to be pulling to the waist level. So we're going to be pulling like this, keeping it down at your waist, and this targets the back muscles. You're going to go forward and you're going to pull back fast, forward slow. Pull back fast and pause, forward slow. And try to feel your shoulder blades coming together. Pausing with your shoulder blades together. And again, 10 of these. Pulling those shoulder blades together, good posture, pausing at the waist. So you're doing an isometric exercise at the same time. Pulling back, relax, quick pull back, pause, relax, quick pull back, pause, relax. And again, 10 of them would be 1 set, and you can work your way up to 3 sets. Now the next exercise is going to be a pull down again, and this takes care of the middle back and the biceps. We're going to have the cable a little bit higher for this next one, so let me show you. Again, I'm going to put my feet up to support my back. Now this is an incline lat pull down. It affects your middle back and your biceps. This is what we're going to be training on this. So pulling out and up, out and up. You're going to want to pause for a second and up. Again, we're going to do 10 reps per set. And again, you're going to feel your shoulder blades coming together. I'm using the 40-pound band, but you should use whatever is comfortable for you, but you want to feel that it's comfortable, but at the same time, just a little bit challenging. Not too comfortable. Okay, so that is our fourth position. Now our fifth position actually involves the weight bench in a totally different fashion. So now on this one, we're going to do bridge pose. Bridge pose is a yoga pose. A lot of you are already very familiar with it. I've showed it to you before in my yoga videos. This time we're going to use the weight bench to make it a little bit more challenging. But you have to remember with weight training that it's just as important to train your lower body as it is your upper body. So we're going to do bridge pose with our feet up on the bench, our heels in contact with the bench, and lift. And again, you're going to really feel it in the back of your thighs. We're going to do 10, which would be one set. Really pushing with those thighs, digging those heels into the bench. Really, really good bridge pose. And that's position 6. No, that's position 5. Now we're going to go on to my least favorite position. So our 6th position is going to be squats. Now I really hated squats when I started doing them, but I have to admit they have gotten so much easier. I almost don't mind them. And they're so important. I never realized how important they were. A few years ago, I was trying to increase, like I am always trying to increase my stamina and everything. So I decided I was going to do power walking at an even higher rate, and I was going to do it at an incline. Well, I didn't realize my glute muscles were not going to be able to handle that because I hadn't trained them. I hadn't done squats. So what happened was that my glutes couldn't handle the load, and the piriformis muscle runs in the middle of the glutes. That had to take over the load for my glutes. Well, the sciatic nerve runs right through the piriformis muscle, and I got sciatica. That wouldn't have happened if I had known that I needed the stronger glutes. So glutes are very, very important, and the way you strengthen them is through squats. Squats are also very good for your spine, and since I have osteoporosis in my spine, I really have to do squats. So for now, I have to still hold on to something, because when you do a squat, you lean back into it and down into your heels, and I'm just not strong enough yet to do that, lean that far back and not tip over. So I still hang on to something. So you're going to want to put the weight into your heels as you stretch back into your butt. Bring your butt down to the floor, weight in the heels, and then push up through your heels. And you're really going to feel it in here. So keep your back as straight as you can, posture good. Go down into your butt, up through your heels. Again, you're going to want to push your butt back and down, straight back into the heels and back up again. You just need something sturdy to hang on to. That way you can get the full benefit. So you would do 10 of those, that's position 6. You would end your workout of the day with your favorite position, the squats. But it's so important. So if you're interested, let me know, because if you are, as my trainer takes me into the next levels of my heavier weight training, I will share it with you. I can let you know what positions have changed. I can let you know anything that we've added, any new pieces of equipment. So let me know how you feel about that. And if you're interested, I'll continue to share this journey with you.
So for a lunge or step, you could do a reverse lunge like we were doing before. So an assisted reverse lunge.
That is always a treat.
Yes.
We may have, typically the concentric is just as fast as you can do it.
Okay.
But if somebody's new to it and they're not going really heavy, if you're going heavy enough, you're going as fast as you can. It just doesn't look it. It doesn't